The human brain is our key evolutionary advantage. Our problem-solving skills enable us to build machines, create language, and dominate the weaker species who wouldn't know what to do with an automatic weapon even if they had one.
Now, games have long tested various brain skills, from the problem-solving of text adventures to the spatial relation skills of puzzle games. But a new handheld title proposes to test the power of your brain on 5 different scales. Here's Big Brain Academy. Remember in preschool when you were king of tangrams? The kid who ate paste and the girl with the lazy eye had nothing on you. Well, it's time to return to your former glory because thanks to the makers of Brain Age, we now have Big Brain Academy, a compilation of mini-games that tests your thinking skills and assigns a weight to your lumpy mass of gray matter. So prepare to analyze, categorize, and play with little adorable animals. And at least once in your life, you don't have to worry about being hot for teacher. Meet Dr. Loeb, your creepy one-armed guide through this test of wits. I'll be honest, this dude weirds me out. He's either wearing a ski mask like a serial killer or he has a funny mustache. I'm not sure which is worse. But if he's not a serial killer, why does he want to meet all of my friends? Unlike Brain Age, there's nothing to unlock, so you can start with any of the 15 mini-games. Among other things, the games test you on memory, computing skills, and the ability to help a dog find his bone. Despite the fact that the dog's never done one single thing for you. Based on your score, you are assigned a brain weight in grams. Doesn't anyone remember that time in the 18th century when our forefathers kicked all that red coat butt just so we could have the freedom to use ounces? If your brain makes weight, you're awarded a medal. That's right, gold medal. Eat it, Carrie Strug.
My ankle still hurts. Pay attention to me.
Who needs to go to a real school when Big Brain Academy prepares you for everything you'll ever need to know, like how to count money, weigh things, and identify fruit? Now, I have a few academic questions for the professor. Can you throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care? Does crisscross make you jump? Can you back that ass up? Excellent. You may be thinking that you don't need a game to teach you how to connect 2 dots. But don't get blinded by Big Brain Academy's childlike shapes, colors, and letters. These games are deceptively simple at first, but when you reach the higher platinum levels, making the grade can be harder than you expect. This is where hardcore gamers are going to find the kind of challenge that they may have found lacking in Brain Age. By the way, Dr. Loeb, is there any way you could pull that medal out of your butt? Thanks, buddy. Needless to say, Big Brain Academy does not get high marks in the graphics department, but this game provides some addictive and even challenging gameplay, and at just the right price. 3 ice creams plus 1 ostrich earns Big Brain Academy 4 pieces of clip art out of 5. I must fundamentally question the concept that a bigger brain means you're smarter.
If having a big head made you smart, then Jay Leno would be the most brilliant man in history, curing diseases, discovering new elements.
Realizing that it's no longer okay to make jokes about Judge Ito. But it's not true. Neanderthals had bigger brains than Homo sapiens, but they were too stupid to use bows and arrows.
But they were smart enough to get out old Nasty in the Clan of the Cave Bear book.
Now, for the past couple of years, the Nintendo DS has been consistently throwing down with quality titles that approach gaming in a novel way. And a lot of these titles are now coming out with Wii versions, like our next game, Big Brain Academy Wii Degree.
Once one reaches adulthood and is poisoned emotionally by things like work and a lonely, loveless marriage, it's easy to regard learning as something for children, and to a certain extent, the unemployed, depending on how many Bryman College commercials you've seen. Medical, dental assistant degrees aside, I say not so. Case in point, Big Brain Academy Wii Degree. This follow-up to the original for the DS vows to use its mini-games and interesting graphics to give us all a good old-fashioned learning in, well, learning. Now, wait. I know you resigned to shut your brain off to any new knowledge after that ill-fated attempt at a TV VCR repair degree from Phoenix University Online, but hear me out, because if you go in with an open mind, you might just leave with a bigger one. Offering both solo and head-to-head modes, Big Brain Academy tests players in 5 degrees of critical thinking: memorization, computing, visualization, analyzing, and object identification. Basically, all the categories kids get tested in if a therapist thinks they're a genius or an escaped government-created child bot. Your mental acuity will be put to the test through a series of rapid-fire mini-games, which are designed to make you problem-solve in ways your brain might not be used to. Good news for your intelligence level, bad news for the part of your brain that formulates opinions on American Idol. I know there's no fighting, action, or blood code, but Big Brain Academy is a fun, cool-looking game that actually might be good for you. If nothing else, you can play it with your kids and use edumacation to make them forget you missed the dance recital. Again. Big Brain Academy We Degree gets a 4 out of 5.